today, folks, is the opener of Illinois third season. So the moon isn't too much. It's about a quarter of a moon. It's clear and still tonight. It's dark. I got about 30 minutes to get in there and sit down, and then sun and stuff will start to go, but I'm still a good little ways from legal. So I'm gonna get the camera put away, and next thing you'll be seeing is me in the woods. We had one person, seen one other hunter coming in here, but other than that, not too bad. I think it's safe to say that Plan A has already failed. So, they gave me the opening day special, which is basically they weren't where they're supposed to be. So, we're gonna make a play on an area mainly. I think we might have some luck. We just gotta be able to strike one up. I've hunted there in the past, so let's give that a go. The other spot was too close to another hunter's truck, and I'm not doing that to him. But this might work out. Well, I just got to this field, and I was going to call in a spot where I've heard plenty of birds before, and right before I called, a bird gobbled right on the other side of the flipping creek. Which, yeah, that checks out. So what we're doing now is I gotta beat feet back to the truck. I've got about a mile walk. And then we're gonna drive all the way around and try to come in on that side of the creek as that one bird. So I'm gonna probably set you guys down till we get to the truck, because I gotta make some moving. Well, guys, we made it back to the truck. Took me about 30 minutes or so to get back. It was further than a mile. So now we're gonna pack up, go around this little WMA area, and we're gonna kill that bird. Alright, so at the end of this field, it's basically kind of dips down into a little gully where a feeder little creek, just seasonal whenever rain happens. It's a little drainage ditch, really. That leads to the creek. I'm gonna drop down in there and call, because when he called from across the way, he was somewhere right in there. So I'm gonna cover this field and then let out a call. Well, it's April 15th here in Illinois. 5:34, 5:35. I'm gonna make it across this field and set up and listen. I think I'll be in a good position to make a move. Yesterday we were out here and we heard one over in this area. Saw a few hens over here. But just couldn't get one to gobble. So I'm hoping this early time frame of getting over here will help me out. So I'm gonna put this away and try to make a quieter walk. Alright, well, I'm hearing them a little bit back behind me. So I'm gonna cut across. Try to get in on them that way. There's some. Those are closer. I'm gonna go to these. And there's a few more. Sounds like there's 2 or 3. Okay, I'm heading that way. as you guys just saw, I had a pretty confrontational go on with the hen. But as soon as she hit the ground, she took that gobbler straight away. So I heard him about 10 minutes ago, probably 400, 500 yards away. It's really hard to tell. These hills, they just kind of, the sound just really pitches in a strange direction. So I'm gonna bomb off this hill. I have 3 birds over that direction that I could go for, but the odds are getting 3 birds to come in. They got probably a big old flock over there. I'd rather stick to the one that's just got himself and a few hens, because once they leave, he's gonna be lonely. So I'm gonna pack up my stuff and start heading in that direction. Here's something pretty cool to point out. Right here on the ground, got some dust bowls. It's hard to almost tell what they are if you're just kind of walking by, but you know, the birds will come out here and dust off, get the bugs out of their feathers. So at least we know that it's a pretty commonly used area. So, I mean, I could have guessed that, and I've been hunting here for a few years, but still. I'm gonna go ahead and jump down on this ledge, thinking that maybe the birds are in that. There's a field right over here. Thinking the birds are over there, or in the woods back in here. So, I'm just gonna kind of sneak off here, wait for this train to get out of here, and probably let out a call. Best angle, but I don't know how I didn't spook those birds. Probably 60 yards away from me. So I've dropped the vest. I'm imagining in my head those all look like hens, but I would imagine that to the left or to the right of them there's some gobblers that I just can't see, or at least one. So I'm just gonna kind of, I don't know, wait in this position until I can figure out a move or see a bird that I can work. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm absolutely dumbfounded that I got this close to them without them spooking. So I'm gonna figure up a game plan, I guess. Well, guys, there you have it. This hunt has been weird. Just quick little rundown. Heard those hens in the morning, couldn't get on them. The gobbler moved off. I heard him gobble later. Turns out he had not just one of those hens, he had like 7 and like 2 jakes, like a whole flock was together, and they were just eating right out here like I was showing you. Well, I crawled to cut about 20 yards worth of distance and crawled to right about where I'm standing, and then just slowly those birds worked their way right into the woods. And I mean, I didn't cluck or nothing to get his head to come up. Just came up and boom, shot it. Didn't make a call. I didn't make a call since about 200 yards way back there. So, and nothing answered. Maybe a hen answered, but I couldn't hear it from that distance. I got to about 60 yards of them and nothing saw me, and I just hit dirt. And it really wasn't, it was an old-fashioned ambushing is what it was. It wasn't really much of a call in, gobble in your face sort of deal. I didn't hear him gobble this whole time, except, early on in the morning. So it happens. Don't give up. Just keep moving. But holy smokes, it's just strange. But you guys know the tradition. We're gonna sit down, smoke something, and then we're gonna bury a feather. But yeah, like I said, just a strange day. Well, guys, it got me the feather, so we're gonna go ahead and do the old burial ceremony, I guess, but not too crazy. Just right where it belongs. This time I got to do it again in my grandpa's leaf jacket, which means a lot to me. I never got to hunt turkeys with him, but I still feel obligated to always be wearing this leaf jacket, and I don't know, it's just something special. So every turkey hunter has his or her thing, and that's just mine. It's hunting in this and burying a feather. Thanks for watching, guys.